CB2LL Consciousness Bites to Live Light. I'm going to be discussing about something called as red car theory. That if you were to leave your house, probably going to work or some place, and I were to tell you that spot the red cars, and every red car that you spot, I would give you $50. What would you do? You would spot the red car. You will literally look for the red cars, and something that you look for, that you are seeking, is seeking you. Well, the quote by Rumi, haven't we heard that? Something that you are seeking is seeking you. So when you have a motivation to earn $50 on every red car, you will go on spotting the red car. Well, the same thing applies to something that you desire to have. The theory of this manifestation, the concept of manifestation that we talk about is you turn the circumstances, you actually invite all of those things in your life by using the power of focus, concentration, by the power of your intention. So when you want something so desperately, I'm going to use the word desperate, but when you really yearn for something, when you have that strong urge to have something, you go on spotting because there is a value attached to it. Now here the value was $50 per red car. So you went on, or probably you would go on spotting the red cars. Also, please understand, when you have something, some value attached to it, because your mind understands the value of money. Your mind understands the concept of money. So anything which has money attached to it, it invites you. It gets you, it sets you going after that. So find what is valuable to you. What value can you attach to something that you desire that will actually allow you to open the doorways of opportunities for you. So instead of saying, oh, I am not lucky enough, the luck is not in my favor, maybe my time is not right, my time is not in my favor. Instead of saying all of those things, all of those defeating statements, start setting the value. What would be the value that you will get out of something that you desire to have? That's the first tool today. What is the value of something that you will get when you set your intention, when you put your focus and intention on something that you desire to have? Once you have the value attached and your mind understands the concept of value, you will find yourself running after it. However, the opposite of that, the polarity of that would be something called as motivation. We all know what motivation is. So sometimes what happens is when you have a motivation attached, when you have a value, like a set of monkeys were asked to climb up the hill, and on top of the hill there was a treat for them. So they would just hurriedly go get the treat. By the time they come down, their motivation is gone. They got the treat once, now they don't want to do it again. That's how motivation works. The motivation is that dopamine surge. So now anything that gets your dopamine kind of on a rise, that gets your dopamine lifted, is something very short-lived. Yes, it doesn't keep you going. It doesn't keep you engaged in the process. So the moment you get it, that's why in the times of consumerism today, the moment you get that thing that you desire, you have lost the motivation to further work towards something bigger or something that you might get after that. It's gonna be like this only. जो मुझे चाहिए था वो मुझे मिल गया. I don't want to do it again. So the idea is to enjoy the process, not have the dopamine go up and down. And that, by the way, the dopamine surge is what people get out of. We also call it getting a kick out of it. So what is the kick what is it that gets you having the kick out of doing something, out of achieving something? If that kick is short-lived, okay? So the motivation is that short-lived, and that's why the concept of motivation doesn't work. So what would work is, what is the value attached to something that you would acquire, that you so aspire, that you would like to have, that when you get the value, when you understand how valuable the value is, you will chase it. But when you chase something, like example, something that you chase desperately actually runs away from you, doesn't it? It runs away, it runs faster away from you. Say money, say somebody that you love, some relationship. So that gratification that you're looking for is short-lived, based on dopamine surge. But when you know what is the value attached in the process, for example, something that you desire to have, something that you want to achieve has a very enjoyable, very joyous process. The process itself is joyous और बहुत मजा आने वाला है. You would go for it without even looking at the target. The target would achieve. Target is the byproduct. The idea is to enjoy the process. So find out what is enjoyable to you, what will give you utmost joy, brimming from inside. What can you be and do, whether it is your business, whether it is your job. Why do most people find their job mundane and boring after a period of time? Because that motivation of salary that comes, that gets credited into their account end of the month or the first week of the month is also not a motivation anymore. Okay? Because ठीक है, पता है salary तो आई जानी है. So what would keep you going through that job? First find, is it a fun time? Is it fun job for you? मजा आ रहा है करने में? नहीं आ रहा तो what are the things that is keeping you in the job? And if those things that is keeping you in the job, into the doing of that job, it is not even fun for you. Is that even relevant? Or only you have made relevant through your thought process? For example, those things like insecurity. अगर मैंने अपना job छोड़ा, how will I run my house? Well, that insecurity is based on your thoughts and emotions that has been created by you. So what is an antidote for that? The antidote for defeated thoughts and emotions that keep you stuck in a place, that do not allow you moving, the antidote to that is, what can I choose here? What else is possible? What is something possible here that I have not even thought of, that I have not even allowed myself to be cognitively present to? When you ask those questions, those insecurity bound thoughts probably would be on their way out. And there are a lot of other things that would come into picture. So what would be the value when you set up probably your own business? Something that you would really enjoy. The first value attached to your own setup, the thing that you are so passionate about, is the value of enjoying it. Now that is the value that will keep you going on the path of setting up your own thing. Motivation is short-lived. So look for that value in the process, not in the byproduct. The byproduct is anyways meant to come all by itself. Look for the value and what will be so gratifying in that process. And that's why stop looking for targets. Stop setting the targets. Have a goal. I'm not saying don't have a goal. Have a goal, but then keep that goal also extending itself. That will probably keep you, oh yes, I want to do it. I want to do it. Because the value is in the process. When the process becomes enjoyable, when the process becomes fun, when the process becomes gratifying from inside, it is a bigger value attached to something that you so desire to have. So after a time, I feel people just quit. They give up. Now that give up is actually coming from that motivation, which is probably now they're no more not finding it, inviting anymore. So see what keeps you sticking to the process. What keeps you going along on your pathway with that process, because process is where your fun lies, your true gratification lies, your true achievement lies, not in the target. Target is anyways going to be achieved by you when you are authentic in the process. So look for that authenticity, look for the value in the process. Once the valuable thing that is attached to the process makes sense to you, is convincing here to you, you will anyways go and you will not quit, you will not give up. Okay? So this is something that I wanted to talk about, and the red car theory is about attaching value to the process, not to the target. All right. So here, CB2LL, I'm going to sign off for now. Have a blissful Monday tomorrow, beating the Monday blues. Enjoy your day, your upcoming week starting from tomorrow. I will see you next CB2LL, Sunday night, 9:30 p.m. Tune in here with Wellness, with Cheese Purse, and I, Arshia Seth, will see you there. Bye-bye. Have a blissful Monday.